my friend. What if I told you that God has been trying to reach you, not once, not twice, but again and again? And you didn't notice? What if the delays you're frustrated about? The people who suddenly walked away? The restlessness in your soul you keep trying to ignore? Aren't accidents, but messages? Messages from a higher realm. Messages meant to protect you, guide you, wake you up before something in your life goes in the wrong direction. Most people think divine warnings are loud. But the truth is, God whispers first. And only when you ignore the whispers does life start shaking you. Today, you're about to discover the 7 divine signs God sends when He is warning you. Signs most people overlook. Signs that could completely change the direction of your life if you understand them. So stay with me until the end. Because missing even one of these signs could cost you years of your life. But recognizing them could save you. Before we begin, if you are someone who believes in divine guidance, spiritual awakening, or simply wants a deeper connection with God, subscribe to Inner Divine right now. Your support helps this message reach millions of people who might desperately need this wisdom today. Also, tell me in the comments, I am ready for divine guidance. Let this be your declaration to the universe. And yes, help this video reach more souls. Hit like, comment, share, hype the video so these messages find those who need them. Now, let's begin. Sign 1, God removes certain people from your life. When God sees conversations you didn't hear, intentions you couldn't see, and futures you're not meant to walk into, He removes the person first. Sometimes instantly. Sometimes slowly. Sometimes through a painful breakup, a betrayal, or a sudden emotional disconnection. You may wonder, why did they leave? Why did this friendship die? Why did this person suddenly change? But the real question is this. What did God see that you didn't? Whenever someone exits your life without a clear reason, stop trying to chase them. Stop reopening doors God has already locked. Stop forcing relationships God Himself ended. You might feel the pain now. But what you don't know is that the pain is protection. What looks like rejection is actually redirection. This is not a loss. This is a rescue. And if this sign has been happening to you, God is saying, let them go. I have better for you. Sign 2, nothing works no matter how hard you try. There is frustration. There is exhaustion. There is burnout. But then, there is a spiritual block. You try everything. You put in the effort. You work day and night. You push. You hustle. You sacrifice. But doors remain closed. Opportunities fall apart. Plans collapse. Everything you touch seems to resist you. This is not failure. This is divine interference. Sometimes God shuts doors because what's behind them would destroy you. Sometimes He delays things because the timing is not right. Sometimes He keeps you stuck because you're moving in the wrong direction. When everything stops working, God is telling you, pause. Rethink. Redirect. Because He sees the full picture. You don't. If every effort is blocked, you're not being punished. You're being protected. Sign 3, an unexplainable inner restlessness. There's a kind of discomfort that has nothing to do with stress, and everything to do with divine communication. You feel anxious for no reason. You feel something is off. Something is wrong. Something needs to change. But you can't explain it to anyone. You can't sleep properly. You can't enjoy anything. You can't silence that inner voice that keeps repeating. Pay attention. Wake up. This path is not right. This is the voice of your soul. A soul connected to God. Restlessness is one of the earliest warnings God gives you. It's not a punishment, it's a signal. God disturbs your comfort when He wants to redirect your destiny. So if your soul has been uneasy, if something inside you refuses to settle, it means something in your life needs to be realigned. Listen to that inner turbulence. It's not anxiety. It's guidance. Sign 4, you keep seeing the same pattern repeating. When God wants you to learn something, He sends you lessons. But when you ignore the lesson, He sends you the same lesson in a different person, a different situation, a different challenge. The same type of relationship problems return. The same financial issues repeat. The same emotional triggers show up. The same fears resurface. The same people with different faces hurt you again. This is not coincidence. This is curriculum. God is saying, you didn't learn this the first time. Let's try again. Patterns repeat until you break them. Cycles continue until you heal the root. Lessons return until you understand them. If you keep going through the same pain again and again, you're not cursed. You're being prepared. And God won't let you move forward until you transform from the inside. Sign 5, God removes your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is safe. But nothing grows there. When God wants to elevate you, He makes staying where you are uncomfortable. Your job feels draining. Your environment feels heavy. Your relationships feel misaligned. Your old life feels too small for who you're becoming. You start feeling like you don't fit in anymore. And that's because you don't. God stretches you before He blesses you. He breaks your routine so He can build your destiny. He shakes your foundation so He can raise your vibration. He removes your comfort so your calling can emerge. When life becomes uncomfortable, don't panic. Expansion always feels like pressure before it feels like progress. Sign 6, you lose everything you were depending on. Most people think losing something means God is punishing them. But very often, it's the opposite. God sometimes strips away your attachments so you can finally see the truth. He removes the job you idolized. He removes the person you were clinging to. He removes the opportunity that wasn't meant for you. He removes the plan that was too small for your potential. Loss is not always loss. Loss is clearing. Loss is preparation. Loss is transformation. When everything collapses at once, your old life is ending. Your new life is waiting. You aren't being abandoned. You're being rebuilt. Trust the dismantling. A divine restructuring is happening. Sign 7, a call to spiritual awakening. This is the most powerful sign. When God is warning you, He awakens something in your spirit. You suddenly desire solitude. You feel drawn to prayer, meditation, reflection. You pull away from chaos. You start craving inner peace more than external success. Your intuition becomes sharper. Your dreams become vivid. You feel guided in ways you can't explain. You feel protected in moments that should have broken you. This is not imagination. This is awakening. When your soul begins rising, your old life begins falling apart. This is the moment of rebirth. God is calling you closer. Because your next chapter requires a stronger connection. If you've been feeling this spiritual pull, don't ignore it. Lean into it. This is God preparing you for something bigger than you can imagine. My friend, divine signs are not random. They are invitations. Warnings, guidance, protection. God speaks. Not through thunder or lightning, but through whispers in your heart. Through changes in your life. Through people entering and leaving. Through sudden endings. Through inner awakenings. The question is not, is God speaking to me? The question is, am I listening? If you are hearing these signs in your life right now, you are not lost. You are being guided. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. Your new chapter is near. Trust the signs. Trust the timing. Trust the path. Trust God. If this message spoke to your soul today, subscribe to Inner Divine. Comment, I am guided. Like the video. Share it. Hype it. Help these divine messages reach the world. Your journey is blessed. Your path is protected. And the signs are already unfolding.